In this chapter, Florence Scovel has taught us to cast the burden unto the Lord. The book describes it in a way that boulders are only heavy due to the law of gravity, but the moment we cast it on higher or other planets, there would be no weight on the boulder anymore. This is also why Jesus has said, "My yoke is easy and my burden is light," because he has already overcome the worldly vibration and now works in the fourth dimensional realm, a place of perfection, completion, life, and joy. With this, the 55th Psalm calls us to cast thy burden upon the Lord and make the battle not ours, but God's. The only thing we have to do now is to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. If we do this, we let the superconscious mind, or Christ within, to fight our battles and relieve the burden. If we carry any negative thought or condition, we violate a rule in this game, therefore making it harder for us to win. But how can we actually do it? Our reasoning mind, or the intellect, is the part where our fears and doubts are located. Casting the burden into our superconscious mind makes the burden light or dissolves it into its native nothingness. We can do it by 1. Reciting phrases that can help us. For example, a woman who was experiencing lack wanted to go and have abundance. She knew that in order to do so, she needed to trust that God was on her side. So she repeated the words, "I cast this burden of lack on the Christ within, and I go free to have plenty." True enough, provision came in her way. Her burden was the belief in lack, and casting it upon the superconscious with its belief of plenty made it possible for her to attract loads of provision and blessings. If you think resentment is your burden, you can imitate what this woman did. She decided to let go of it all and just say, "I cast this burden of resentment on the Christ within, and I go free to be loving, harmonious, and happy." Now she is no longer a prisoner of resentment. Number 2, impressing the subconscious by showing active faith. The Bible tells us that faith without works is dead. This is due to the fact that the mere belief should be followed by an action too. Even Jesus did this. Before he blessed the loaves and fish, he first called the multitudes of people to sit down. He was able to do this because he believed that they had enough supply for everyone. Always remember that active faith is the bridge we pass if we want to go to our promised land. The daily effort of the woman in this chapter who got separated with her husband caused her to be reunited with him again. She just declared, "There is no separation in divine mind. Therefore, I cannot be separated from the love and companionship which are mine by divine right." She set up meeting spots with her husband every day, and even when he doesn't show up, she doesn't stop believing. Over a year passed, but she never wavered, and one day he walked in. Number 3, the subconscious is often impressed through music. Music has a fourth dimensional quality and releases the soul from imprisonment. Dancing while making your affirmations can help you reach another level of effective manifestation. Number 4, start making believe. As they say, if one believes he is rich and makes believe he is successful, in due time he will reap. Because we believe that our desires are already true, it's easier for our superconscious to do its work. For example, there was this poor lady who had nothing but thoughts centered on beautiful clothes and things. She would even spend her money buying clothes or making presents for other people. She always thought about the beautiful things in life, but did so without envying others. Many people might think it's foolish and that she should save instead, but it was actually her way of making believe. Soon enough, she got married to a rich man and now lives the life she just believed was hers before. Number 5, the subconscious is impressed with the truth that God is the giver and gift. Applying everything on this list, we must now be able to say, I now thank God the giver for God the gift. By doing so, we make it clear to our subconscious that our burdens are now casted to the superconscious and God will be on time in His provisions. These things should be done continuously until our desires become reality. It doesn't matter if we do it silently or audibly or with quietness, but determination, as long as we fill ourselves up with spoken words. However, it is impossible to do these things and to have a clear vision if we still get swayed by the carnal mind. We cannot have peace nor happiness if we do not remove the fears from our subconscious. Fear is a misdirected energy and must be redirected or transmuted into faith. Getting rid of it is simple. Just face whatever scares you head on. Walk up to the lion and he will disappear. Run away and he runs after you. We have seen in the previous chapter how the lion of lack disappeared when the individual spent money fearlessly. We are freed from fear once we decide to show fearlessness. But these do not come easily. We must be prepared for the darkness before dawn. This means that before big demonstrations, you might feel like everything is wrong. Instead of feeling disappointed or fearful, we must be louder with our affirmations and hold the vision closer to us. We should also learn to appreciate every small thing too, as they can be signs of demonstration. They might be small because they are only steps to your greater desire. Lastly, the chapter ended by telling us how the material world will fade away, and the fourth dimensional world, the world of the wondrous, will swing into manifestation. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of the uploads. Let me know about your comments and suggestions at the comments section below too. Always remember that your thoughts have the power to change your life. Till next time, thank you for watching.